What's up, guys? Welcome back to Real Topic. This is episode 2. In this episode, we're going to be doing a segment called Agree or Disagree, where I list different takes. We're going to do 10 of them, and we both simultaneously say whether we agree or disagree with these takes, and then kind of just talk about why we agree or disagree. So, yeah, Caleb, you ready? You ready for this? Because I got some good ones.
I think so. I'm kind of curious. I feel like if I came up with some some hot takes for you, I feel like you would pick disagree every time. I feel like you would pick agree every time. My bad. I think you're definitely more you got more hot takes than me for sure.
Maybe. We'll see. I think there's some in here that I'll disagree
I could be wrong about that. I don't know. Because I did with the last the Sean Levy episode we did. I said that Free Guy was better than Deadpool and Wolverine, and I got some
people hated that, bro. People freaking hated that. Not great. People hated mine too. Holy cow!
Yeah.
People hated mine.
Dude, yeah.
I got some serious hate for that. That's fine. I don't care.
Because I saw like the one that really got me. I was like, "There's no way you're putting live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles."
Oh no, 100%. I love that movie. I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That movie is fire. For that one scene in the snow where they're rolling down the mountain and it's that one take.
That's pretty sick.
That scene is sick, and I
watch that movie. I don't hate that movie. Like
I don't either.
Everything kind of sucks about it.
Yeah, it's like a 2.5.
It's so fun. But it's so
2.5,
fun,
3, but I love it, dude. I
love the dialogue trash, but I will say
but it's kind of funny too. Yeah.
You get Megan Fox.
You can't leave out my girl Megan, bro.
But like you also get like the elevator scene is hilarious.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I used to love that movie as a kid.
Yeah. All right,
but anyway, let's get into
hot takes. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna list a hot take. I'm gonna count down from 3. So like 3, 2, 1, and then at the same time, we'll say agree or disagree. Right?
Okay.
So so that's how it's gonna work. So
it's easy.
All right. So
Escape
for our
Pod
first, they do, which is shout out Escape Pod. That's where we got this.
We
idea
love you
from.
guys.
We love you guys.
I hope
you'll probably never see this.
Heals.
Hey, by the way, that one segment I did last time, I tagged the Watch This podcast, which is where I got the idea from. They freaking responded, dude. And I was like, dude, that's sick. Yeah, they got in the comment section.
Cool.
Yeah, it was cool. So, anyways, so for our first take, TASM 2, so the Amazing Spider-Man 2, is better than the entire Tom Holland Spider-Man trilogy. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
Agree. Really? I agree with that.
Disagree, bro.
I agree with that.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. First off, arguably one of the worst Spider-Mans. Minus obviously the ending. Everything else kind of sucks, if we're being real. But and I hate saying that because everyone loves Andrew, and I love Andrew as Spider-Man. I think he has the coolest suit, honestly. He's my favorite suit for sure. That movie sucks.
Okay.
Kind of. Like I'll still have a fun time watching it, like every time, and the ending is always sad and it hits every time. But with this new movie that came out, I'm taking that movie over TASM 2. I'm taking Homecoming over TASM 2.
Oh, that's insane. I wasn't including Brand New Day because I hate Homecoming. I think the lighting. Don't get me started. I think the blocking is terrible. I think the framing is terrible. I think the writing is bad. I think about the only redeeming part of Homecoming is the chemistry between Tom Holland and the CEO, and I think that's about it. And I like Zendaya's fine in there, but they don't do anything with MJ in Homecoming. In fact, they really don't give her a character arc at all in all 3 movies. They kind of finally do something with her in No Way Home, but that's about it. So, don't know.
I don't know.
I think all 3 of those movies are some of the most uninspired, washed out, gray, slop-looking movies I've ever seen, which sucks because I love No Way Home. I love No Way Home.
You're being mean.
But I love No Way Home because No Way Home brings back my favorite villain, which is the Green Goblin, who I think is the most menacing and just sinister
Ock,
villain
bro.
ever. And Doc Ock. But I just think, but Doc Ock, they kind of like make him more into like his redemption arc in No Way Home. Whereas like they let the Green Goblin just be evil, and I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And that fight in the second act where Aunt May gets killed is so good. I still don't think that movie's great, but I love No Way Home.
Yeah, I love No Way Home too, and it's kind of sad that it's like there's definitely some like nostalgia bait with that.
Yeah,
but
agree.
I still have that movie, and obviously I think Brand New Day, and we'll talk about it in our next next realism episode. Where we're gonna review it.
Yeah,
I think it's the best of the Tom Holland movies. But the one I could see
that's just not hard to do though, because I don't think they're good.
Far From Home definitely is the weakest. That movie's like
it was trash.
Okay, borderline bad for me.
I think it's bad.
You might be overhating here, but
I don't think I am, dude. I think I want you to go look. I want you to go watch the Garfield and Maguire films, and then look at how destructive the color grading is to Spider-Man in the Tom Holland movies. It's just not even close. They do away with any sort of like creative, like, which is crazy to me because I think the Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider movies are great, and I don't know why they can't apply the same writing and direction and style to the Tom Holland ones. I don't get that. It can't be that hard. Like I've never. Yeah. Anyway.
I mean, it's different because like animation and live action.
But the writing, the quality of writing, and the quality of style that those movies have, but apply it in a live action like way, they just don't.
That ending though, kind of sick.
I know.
Of Far From Home, where he's it's like everything's projection.
I don't like.
And he's in the simulation.
I would like Far From Home. I would like Far From Home if it weren't trying to be a slapstick comedy, which sucks because I actually think it's funny. But like,
it is funny, yeah.
It's like trying to do too much. I don't know. I just don't like Far From Home. It doesn't work.
That's a bad take, though. Bad take.
Fine. I don't care. I love TASM too. I love TASM too. So anyway, all right.
That might be crazy too.
Second, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is Quentin Tarantino's most underrated movie. 3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Agree.
Really? You think it's his most underrated?
I gotta think about that one for a sec. I kind of just said something. I'm not gonna lie. Let me look at Tarantino's movies, just so like
because I think it's The Hateful Eight. I like The Hateful Eight more than
that's a good
more than Once Upon a Time. But I like Once Upon a Time. But I think The Hateful Eight is more underappreciated.
That's a really good movie.
Yeah,
and honestly, a great Samuel L. Jackson performance.
Oh, yeah, him and Walton Goggins in there are so good.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I recently watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for the first time.
Yeah, it is good.
It's kind of crazy.
It's really, really good.
I'm trying to find his filmography real quick, just so I can like see if I'm missing anything. I would also maybe put Kill Bill Volume 2 up there because I'm one of the weirdos. I don't know if it's that weird, but I think I like 2 more than 1.
I've heard that take. I don't know that that's crazy.
I don't know, bro. They're really close to, and technically they're not even like different movies.
Yeah.
Like it's literally just one movie. But
yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is so good. Like
I just don't know that it's his most underrated.
My brother hates this movie.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, he hates it because
I feel like it's talked about a lot, and which is why I don't want to say it's his most underrated. Because I feel like he has other stuff that we don't really talk about that's really good. Like you said, the Kill Bills and like even the Hateful Eight. I feel like everybody likes them, but no one really like talks about how good they are. Or I'll be honest, I could put Death Proof. I think Death Proof is phenomenal.
I haven't seen it.
The stunts in there are incredible. It's so cool, but I don't know that it's the best movie. Like I don't. It might be properly rated, but it is like people don't talk about it a lot.
Low key, it could be Reservoir Dogs too, just because of how
dude,
the script is goated.
Everybody talks about Reservoir Dogs, though. Like that's a classic.
Sick script. Yeah, it is. Yeah, true. I mean, I'm just thinking like pound for pound, like and like Inglourious Bastards, arguably I'm talking about the underrated best war movie.
Because like I don't want to. These are good and probably better, but I don't know that they're underrated.
That's I don't know. Maybe I do agree or disagree. Yeah, and I might go with you on the Hateful Eight one.
That's fair.
It's a really sick movie that the whole cast is so dope in that.
Oh yeah, dude, so good.
And it's such a cool, like, different style kind of for Tarantino. Like I like how it's just like a Western kind of.
I agree.
And I guess you get that in Django, but like that's a way different topic.
Such a different vibe. Like total different. Yeah. Anyway, all right, let's move on to the third one. So, next take I have is Martin Scorsese's best movie is not Goodfellas. Think about it.
So, okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, agree.
Disagree.
You do think it's Goodfellas?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to beat, honestly. What do you think? I
don't know, man. I think as much as I love Goodfellas, I would watch Casino over Goodfellas.
Definitely not for me.
Really? And I love Goodfellas, don't get me wrong. But I'd watch Casino over Goodfellas. I'd probably watch Silence over Goodfellas.
That's one that I'm thinking, like...
I'd probably also watch The Wolf of Wall Street over Goodfellas as a movie. The way he did Wolf of Wall Street is so unique, I think. I don't know. But I love Goodfellas. I think they're all kind of on the same level. I just don't know that it's like clearly his best for me.
Yeah. I think I might... Okay. I think I'd probably rather watch Taxi Driver.
Same. Oh, you're right. Yes. I'd rather watch Taxi Driver as well. I think Taxi Driver is better.
I glaze this movie. I
know. Yes.
Shout out Isaac, though. He put me onto that. But Goodfellas, man. It's like... And I don't want to just say that because it's like the proclaimed best. I just think it's kind of just hard to beat.
Yeah, that's fair.
The Departed is a really good one, too. Like, that movie's really... I haven't seen it in a while, though, so I can't say. But for me, it's either Goodfellas or Taxi Driver or Silence. Silence is easily his... Good. I think that could be the most underrated movie of all time.
Maybe.
Just some insane performances. And just, like, story and...
Yeah, it's so
script.
Good.
It's amazing, dude. But, Goodfellas... All around performances are amazing. Atmosphere is crazy.
Don't disagree.
Don't disagree. Funny.
Just don't think it's his best, but I don't disagree.
Yeah. I like the crime in it. Pesci. I do too. Man. Pesci and De Niro.
Yeah.
De Niro in that booth, man.
Yeah.
Hits every time.
Yeah. All right. Well, so my next take is David Fincher's best movie is The Social Network. Just think about it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I got it.
3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Agree.
Really?
We have not agreed on a single one.
Really? I think it's his best screenplay. I think it's his best screenplay. I don't think it's his best movie. I think Seven is his best movie.
That's my thing. I think I like Seven more because it got me into movies. Like,
I just think it's a better movie.
Cinema.
I think the execution of Seven is ends up with a better movie. But I think The Social Network has the best screenplay. I don't know how to differentiate those two, but it's just like Seven is just on. It's like, okay, it's like if they were both 4.5s, Seven has this extra factor that makes me put it at a 5.
Yeah,
and I don't really know what that is. I think it's the way it every time I watch it, I feel just as invested in the story as the first time I watched it. And it never gets old. And I'm always so amazed by the pacing. The framing is incredible. I think the dialogue is incredible. I think the structure is great. I love the way like Fincher the structure in that film. To be fair though, I love the structure in Social Network as
7?
well.
Oh, so
yeah. Well, yeah, I love the structure in both, but there's something about 7 that just always gets me, and I find it just as enthralling the 5th time I've seen it as I did the first time I saw it.
I agree with that, yeah. But it's kind of like the same thing for Social Network.
Really?
In fact, I think on rewatch it becomes more. I notice more about it, and I'm like, wow, this movie is unreal. Like the screenplay is genuinely an all-timer.
Yeah.
The score is just so good. It's beautiful. Andrew Garfield is amazing. Jesse Eisenberg, amazing.
Oh, dude, even Justin Timberlake's great in there.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I hate him so much in that movie.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously. But he does a great job.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And people are probably going to be pissed that we didn't bring up Fight Club, but like,
I think Fight Club is good, but I don't think
it's great. Yeah,
yeah. I love Fight Club. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
actually
top 3.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Fincher's top 3 are 7, Fight Club, and Social Network. Not in that order, but like,
I would also have to rewatch Gone Girl and Zodiac. I love Zodiac though.
I love Zodiac. It just still feels like a slight tier below those 3 for me because I don't think the pacing.
But I don't think
the pacing in there is as good. I don't. Yeah. But I know why. I know why it's paced the way it is. I just find that it makes it harder for me to get invested in it. But,
I love Zodiac though. The suspense in that movie is crazy.
It's so
I get like genuinely scared for a
dude, and the attention to detail in there is crazy. Yeah. Like even the like CGIing hairs on the dude's hand so it looked a certain way. Like that's incredible. Incredible. All right. So my next take is Steven Spielberg's best movie is Jaws.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Disagree. Dude, look at that.
Look at that. It only took us 5 tries.
It only took us 5 tries. We got there. I think it's one of his best, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it is one of his most rewatchable movies. But I wasn't wowed as much by it as when I saw movies like Saving Private Ryan, which I know is cliche to bring up, but even like Schindler's List.
Yeah, that's my thing. I think I'm going to be basic and just say Schindler's List is his best.
Really?
I think it's his most personal. It's his saddest. It has probably the best performances.
I can't disagree with that.
Great. Ray Fiennes is amazing. It's heartbreaking. It's like the color grading and like everything's black and white.
Yeah.
Except for, the girl in the red dress, but that's for a reason, Everything it's just really a masterpiece.
Spielberg's hard for me because I think each of his movies have something. A lot of his movies have something they do better than the other. Like,
I know.
I think The Minority Report has his best framing and shot composition. I think Jurassic Park has his best structure. Like the 3-act structure in that is done so well that it just elevates a super simple story to just such a fun and just good movie. And I think Jaws is like probably one of the most like intense things he's ever done. And it's crazy to me that like with how dated it is, how involved you still get in that movie.
Yeah.
And like what's
it's
happening.
Insane. Bro, it came out in the 70s.
I know. And it looks
it's amazing still. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like there's so many you can pick. Like his top 5 could be all interchangeable. It's crazy.
I agree.
Like no matter what list you pick,
Yeah, I agree.
But and like I think Jaws, for me, like Jaws has the best score, maybe genuinely up there with all time top 10 for me at least. Yeah. And I mean Jurassic Park, you could pick that as his best score.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think if you take away the score, that movie, like half of that movie is built on that score. Honestly, I mean everything else is great. Jaws,
yeah.
But the score is such a huge part of that.
Yeah, but dude, not
that the script isn't bad or is bad or something, but
it's not. But I will say, like, Jaws taught me a lot. Like, as someone that wants to be like a filmmaker, I learned so much from how he composed certain scenes and how he framed and shot certain scenes in such a way that, like, you don't really see people do a lot.
Exactly.
I can show you later. I'll send you a video that breaks one of them down that I think is super cool. But there was just so much of that I love about Jaws. I just never felt like, or still don't feel like, it's his like best movie. Like, there are other movies he has that I would rather watch than Jaws.
I think honestly it's like 2 or 3 for me though. I also really love Raiders.
Oh, I love Raiders. Dude,
Raiders is probably, I think, so if I had to give a top 3 right now, I would say Schindler's List, Jaws, and Raiders. And then the 4 would probably be Saving Private Ryan, and then Jurassic Park.
I think
I guess
for me,
it's 5.
I think for me, Jurassic Park would be number 1 because I just love that movie. I understand why other people don't love it the way I do, but I love Jurassic Park. I would probably put...
That's great, dude.
I would interchange Raiders and Crusade at number 2. There's something about that just brings me back to my childhood.
Yeah.
I just love... It's one of those few movies that captures like that adventurous like heart.
I know,
so I think it's cool.
Beautiful.
And then like after that, I don't know. Number 3, I guess I would do Saving Private Ryan just because I love that movie. And I guess, Schindler's List. I think Schindler's List and Saving Private Ryan would like interchangeable for me at number 3.
Okay.
So, yeah. I don't know. All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on though, so we can get through this.
Yeah.
So, my next take is The Dark Knight is overrated because Heath Ledger's performance carries the entire movie. Just think about it.
Okay.
All right. So 3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
Dude, look at that.
Oh, I didn't know you disagree on that one.
No,
it seemed like you made that like that prompt up just for you to disagree.
I think
just
it's
for you
interesting.
to agree.
No, I think it's an interesting prompt, but I don't agree. I do think it's overrated, but that's not why.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's overrated because I don't think the action in it is as good as that actual movie is propped up to be. I do think it's great, though. I still put it at like a 4 to like 4.5 status. I don't think there's anything like... Yeah. I think it's genuinely one of the great superhero films of all time. I will never disagree with that. So
my thing is, obviously that performance is an all-timer.
Yeah.
Maybe the greatest ever. Some people say that. I don't know if I think that personally, but
it's up there, dude. It's
genuinely up, definitely up there, and it's a huge part of that movie, like a big part. Yeah. But it's not like there's a lack of stuff or surrounding it, you know? Yeah. Like the scenes without Joker are also amazing to me. I love the opening. Agree. The action, like you said, it's like kind of out. It doesn't last that well. You know what I'm saying? Like it was probably sick when it came out.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really age perfectly. It's still not like it's not like you're watching like.
But his choreography is just kind of weak. Like, and it's always been a little weak in that department. So that's understandable.
But I love that, like the whole letter reading, like Dear Bruce, the TikTok sound fire. But no, like Michael Caine, Lucius Fox,
so
Morgan Freeman,
so
like
good in there.
Everyone else, and what's his name? The guy that played Harvey Dent. Such a good Harvey Dent, like really. It's crazy, and there's some really philosophical stuff to like get from that. The cinematography is just beautiful too.
It's fantastic. It's so
like
good.
For a Batman, it's so good, dude.
It's so, you know what it is? It's iconic. There are so many shots in there.
Like that shot where he's standing on the rubble. Mm-hmm. It's just genuinely like just an all-time beautiful shot.
It is, dude. Shot. It is. It's the composition in there and just a lot of like the way he frames his shots. By the way, I feel the same way about how Sam Raimi captured Spider-Man. in his first 2 Spider-Man films, the iconic way in which he also frames that character, I think puts those movies and even The Dark Knight on just a level above so many other superhero films, in my opinion.
I agree.
Anyway. All right. Well, okay. So we agree on that. All right.
Yeah.
Next take. The Prestige deserves to be discussed alongside Nolan's masterpieces.
Okay.
All right. So 3, 2, 1. Disagree.
I disagree on that.
Look at that.
Look at that, man. I disagree. And this is fresh off of my recent viewing of it.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
It's very, very good. But
it is really good.
Some people have it as Nolan's best. My brother actually has it as Nolan's best.
Yeah,
there's a few things holding it back from being a true masterpiece. And 2 of those things would be visually, compared to Nolan's other movies, it's not masterpiece territory.
I don't actually know that I agree with that. I think that's one of its best things.
Really?
But keep going, because I'm curious to see what you say.
The other thing is the score. There's just it's a solid score, but we're talking Nolan here. You know, you have Oppenheimer, Interstellar, Dark Knight, the whole Dark Knight trilogy. You got Inception.
That's true.
That's one thing that makes it a little bit weaker. But that script is amazing. Script is amazing, and Hugh Jackman and why am I blanking out? Christian Bale are just their back and forth is so cool.
Well, that's what I would say. I think the performances in there are what make it really good to me. I think the performances, and I actually would say the way it's shot, I think is really cool, because it's one of the last times Nolan didn't use IMAX cameras, so he was able to do a lot more with the camera movement that he wasn't able to do in his other films. And so I like how much more creativity was,
it's really
how much more dynamic,
and foggy.
Oh, dude, I love that though. I
kind of do like it,
and I love how many this is one of the last movies where we got to see him really do very dynamic movements with the camera, and I love that, because the problem with IMAX is it's so big, it's hard to do a lot of those things, and I respect his devotion to that, but it just it limits a lot of what you can do with the camera. But the reason I don't like it, I don't like the writing. I think the way he writes the 2 female characters in there, and this is not some feminist thing, but it's more that so much of the emotion lies in how you feel about those 2 characters, because a lot of especially spoiler alert here for anybody that's watching, but when what's her name hangs herself, you're supposed to be really sad, and I kind of found that because he doesn't really develop her character, and because so little time is spent with her character, I kind of didn't care. And so
I kind of picked that up on rewatch too.
Yeah,
and I definitely think that Christian Bale's love interest was
way more fleshed out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but still, felt that just he really spends little time with those characters, and I think he spends so much more. He puts so much focus on the actual plot and trying to, deceive you, almost like the movie itself is a magic trick.
Yeah.
And while I think that's cool, it kind of disconnects me emotionally from what I'm watching, right?
Yeah,
and so it doesn't give it that one-up factor that I actually think his masterpieces have, like Interstellar and Oppenheimer and Inception.
Yeah. And also, I wouldn't say it's his most personal film, but I think I do look at personal aspects, and it's kind of funny that it's not a masterpiece, and then I'm just glazing the parts that I like. But there's so much to like about it.
There is, for sure. Yeah.
But I just don't know if I'd put it on the scale of these other movies that he has. Yeah. And maybe that would change on another rewatch, but
yeah. So let's do this
Cyrus.
next take. Yeah, shout out Cyrus.
Yeah.
Dope guy,
Loves the
terrible movie
Prestige.
opinions. It's okay.
Honestly, yes.
Sorry.
Joking.
All right. So next take is The Lord of the Rings isn't the greatest trilogy ever made. If you don't agree with, if we don't have the same opinion on this, I'm gonna be shocked.
Wait, so it's not the greatest? That's
the take is The Lord of the Rings is not the greatest trilogy ever made.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Disagree, dude.
That's a. If there's
terrible.
a ratio, like, I disagree with that on like a 9 out of 10 scale.
Yeah, well,
like with that much ferocity. That's
like,
not
what
a
are we
word
going to compare it to? The Star Wars trilogies? Like, because
that's the close thing, I think.
They're so inconsistent is my issue. Like, I respect
not the third one, or not the OG trilogy. I don't think
the OG trilogy I do think is inconsistent because I think A New Hope is good. And then I think the next one, whatchamacallit, what is it? Empire Strikes Back?
Greatest.
Yeah, is fantastic. And then I just don't really care for Return of the Jedi. Even though I think
love
the end
Return of the Jedi.
Hear me out. Even though I think the end of it's really, really good. I don't just love Return of the Jedi. But that's a whole different conversation.
I think that's the only comparable one.
That I think Dune could be comparable, though. But it hasn't come out yet.
True.
So it's hard to know.
If Dune 3 comes out and it's better than the second one, it's
that could
definitely the second best trilogy like ever.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, especially quality-wise.
Yeah, I'd probably put it over, Star Wars at that point. Because I have both the movies at 5-star. Dune 2 is one of my favorites all time already. I've seen it like 5 times. And,
that's fair.
Yeah. So if 3 comes out and it's another 5-star for me, it'd be hard not to put it in that 2
Fair
spot.
enough.
But yeah, Lord of the Rings, nothing comes close. I don't know if anything ever will.
It's so just, man.
And that's like crazy glaze, but it's just, how can you watch those movies and just be like, I
don't know,
Star Wars is better, or like Toy
and I know
Story.
people that think that way. My shout out my roommate Dakota, but this dude, like, he does not think
idiot.
He appreciates them, but he just doesn't love watching Lord of the Rings. And every time I'm like, holy cow. I don't know how.
Yeah,
like,
that's a bad
it's okay.
take.
I get it though. I get it. And I will say,
I don't.
Well, if you're just not into long movies, like, I can get how it's hard to get through them. For me, I like long movies, so it doesn't bother me, and I just think the story is so good.
It doesn't feel like a long movie though. Like,
not to me. Not to me, but I like, once again, I don't mind long movies. So like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So
they're just so
genuinely
good.
so good. Yeah. Well, we agree on that, so I'm gonna move on to the next take because I don't think we're gonna say anything that we disagree on. All right, the last take is the MCU peaked with Avengers: Infinity War.
Okay.
All right. So 3, 2, 1. Agree. Dude, we've kind of hit a streak.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, what the heck?
Our ratio is crazy. Like, we hate each other for a second, and then we like each other.
And then we're just right back in love.
Yeah,
kind of like Peter and MJ.
My take is that movie's probably the best Marvel, like, MCU movie. It's either that or, honestly, okay. Here's my top 3, and it's been the same top 3 for a while.
Yeah.
We have Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
We have Infinity War. Mm-hmm. And then we have Guardians 3.
We have the exact same top 3. That's wild.
But like, probably interchangeable.
Crazy.
I could put Guardians 3 at 1.
I could interchange all of them. It just depends on how I'm feeling.
But I wouldn't say the MCU peaked at Guardians 3. Because there was bad projects after Infinity War.
Yeah, it peaked at Infinity War because everything was building up to there. And so for me, when it hit Infinity War, I was like, wow, I've been waiting for this. Right?
Yeah, and it landed. Everything's so good.
Yeah, it's so good in that movie. It really is. So,
The worse that MCU gets, though, the worse it ages, kind of. Infinity War. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, almost like it does a disservice to like.
Yeah, because these new movies come out and they're so bad that it gives you like a bad taste when you rewatch the really good movies.
Yeah, you feel like the MCU-ness of it all when you try to rewatch it.
Yeah,
and
like
it's
you get
not
some.
good.
There's MCU fatigue for sure.
Yes, yeah, I don't disagree.
Like,
but the experience the first time watching it was so good. It was.
I remember my first time watching it. It came out. My parents never let me go to the theater when I was younger, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, but that's a whole different thing. But it came out, and we couldn't watch it, but everyone was talking about it.
Right.
So me and my brother just looked it up on like one of the websites that just give you free movies, and it was terrible quality. Yeah, but we wanted to watch it so bad that we just watched it with bad quality.
Dude, that's dedication.
And it didn't even matter to me. I was still so hyped. And then obviously I rewatched it like 20 times after it really, came out.
It's so
I
so
love
good.
it. Yeah. Some of the most aura moments in all of MCU. Too.
Oh, dude. I mean, I know it's so talked about.
Thor coming back.
When Thor comes back, it's just one of the coldest like MCU moments ever.
Dude. And he's got lightning in his eyes. I'm like, bro, he should have been like this since day one.
It's so good. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Black Panther. I love, Bucky. I love just everyone, honestly. So sick.
And I like how it gave stakes to like the story.
Yeah.
I really miss when like MCU movies felt like they had stakes, And I think just the way they've handled it now, I think maybe why it struggles to rewatch, like it's hard to rewatch it now, is because those stakes feel like non-existent now. Because you just know that all of those people are just going to come back because they'll just use some multiverse way to bring everybody back. And so it just kind of feels like, I don't know. It feels like that movie was wasted a little bit now. But in the moment, it was so good. And I even think Endgame was such a like great ending to the whole thing. I'm not the biggest Endgame person, but I can appreciate like how it ended the whole story.
Yeah. And, I think Endgame's overrated, but I still really like a lot of it.
Yeah. I love the end of Endgame a lot. Yeah. I really like the way they end each storyline. And I think my favorite scene in Endgame, I was talking about this with my roommate, but I think my favorite scene in Endgame will always be when Iron Man or when Tony Stark meets his dad. And that really paid off that character so well for me. I don't know why.
For sure.
But yeah, I don't know. So Endgame has a lot of great moments for sure. But Infinity War just felt like the peak of that experience and that story for me. So, but so those are all our takes. Y'all can let us know in the comments what you think about these takes. But
if you disagree,
if you agree, if you think we were both wrong simultaneously somehow.
But if you disagree, like, come on, just be nice.
Be nice. Don't
feelings,
hate us. Yeah. Don't be my 14th reason. It's not worth it.
You're supposed to have 13.
Well, I already have 13. Yeah. So don't be my 14th.
We'll see you in the next one.
All right. Peace out, guys.